Happy snow day, everyone. I wanted to talk with you guys real quick, make sure you know how to decline a noun. I know some of you may have done this previous years, but some of you, this may be brand new. So I just want to make sure everyone knows what we're doing so that when you have your homework assignment tomorrow, you can do this. So let's get started. So we have nouns. One of the nouns we've learned is fabula, fabulae. So we're going to write that down right here. So remember, decline a noun means to list that noun with all of its endings. So when we did main-sa table, main-side of the table, main-side, to or for the table, that was declining a noun. We were listing the noun with all of its endings. And we just did it in a song, okay? So we have fabula, fabulae. The first step, if we're going to decline a noun, is to, well, actually the first step is to write out our chart. So write, whoops, you can't see that. Write chart, okay? So that's the first step. So in order to write our chart, what we're going to do is we're going to think about how many cases there are: nominative, genitive, dative, accusative, ablative, never give Davos any apples. Okay, so we're going to draw a chart that has 5 rows. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to label them nominative, genitive, dative, accusative, ablative. And then we need to also think about how many options we have for number, which, remember, number is singular and plural. So there's 2 options there, so we need to turn this into 2 columns. So we just draw a line right down the middle, and then we label the top singular and plural. Okay, so now we're ready to go with our chart, and we have our word here. So after we write our chart, the next step is to set free the AE. So when we were doing our verbs and we were conjugating, it was set free the RE. Now it's set free the AE. So what we're doing is we're going up here and we're finding the AE on the end. So that is right there. And then we are setting him free. So the balloon is going to let him go up and float away. Okay, so we no longer have AE, and we are left with what's called our stem, our noun stem, which in this case is fable. All right, so after we set free our AE, then we are going to write the noun stem in your chart. Okay, so now eventually I would like to change the way we do this a little bit, but for now this is the way we're going to do it because this is the way it'll make sense to you. Okay, so the noun stem is fable because we set free the AE, so that part's gone. So we have fable. So we're just going to go ahead and write that in every single box. Halfway there. Pardon my handwriting. Okay, oh, one more, sorry. All right, so we've written that in all of our boxes, so we have our noun stem, and let's go ahead and label that this is our noun stem, okay? All right, so, and I'm gonna box that off just to make it even clearer. There we go. All right, so we have written our noun stem in our chart. Then all we have to do is step 4. That looks kind of weird. Add our endings. All right, so we're gonna add our endings. I'll just use a different color again to make it a little more obvious. Okay, so now we need to think about our chant for this chapter, which is the I, singular first declension. Okay, so we're just going to take those endings, and if you've forgotten how they're spelled or what they look like, remember that is on page 25 in your book. So we have okay, so and then we just need to add our plural ones, which is I, is, pardon my voice, I, is, I, is, plural first declension. So that's going to be I, is, is. So now we have fabula, fabulae, fabulae, fabulum, fabula, fabulae, fabularum, fabulis, fabulas, fabulis. And that is our declension. So your homework for tomorrow wants you to write out the full declension for 2 of the nouns that you've learned for this chapter. So this is the process you're going to follow. Let's really quickly do one more, okay? So I'm going to try to keep that in frame. Okay, so I'm going to like really speed through making the chart, which means it's going to look really sloppy. Okay, so nominative, genitive, dative, accusative, ablative. Then we've got singular and plural. Okay, because this looks the same as that. So the fact that it's a little bit sloppy should be okay. All right, so let's do the word unda, undai. Okay, so first step is to set free the AE. Woo. There's our little balloon, letting it float away. It is free, it is gone. Okay, so we're left with und as our stem. Okay, so we're going to write und in our chart. Okay, then we just need to add our endings from our song. So, I, is, is. And there we go, we've declined another noun. All right, so if you have questions, don't hesitate to ask, but hopefully this was clear enough, and I'll look forward to seeing you guys on Thursday. Have a great snow day, guys.